Well, now the adventure begins around 1:30 Saturday morning now. Tommy is tackling the tie rod.
There's the damage, as you can see.
So that's supposed to be straight?
That should be straight, and it's sure not. Everything else looks straight though.
Yeah, not a lot of damage up here.
Which is, I guess, what did you want? Because the tie rod would be pretty easy to replace.
Does that tie rod on the 00 look like it fits? Is that it right there, just sitting?
That's it right there, just sitting. If I can have you maybe turn the steering wheel somehow.
Really?
Yeah.
The ball joint on this car is pretty messed up.
You can see the wheel is still leaning in.
You can see this car took a really nasty hit right here in the front. And we just passed the 2 a.m. mark of the day. I'd ask what it did to you, but I know it didn't do nothing. Kinda hit a wall here, didn't we?
Yeah, we kinda did. Gotta get some assistance here on removing this ball joint, and we've passed my pay grade. Time to get a ringer in here, I think.
This was one of the tie rod fixes we needed to do. My Lincoln, my big old trailer car, has the other tie rod that we need to fix.
Very good.
Yeah,
we did very good. The Derby cars are literally like 90% done now.
How are you feeling right now as far as our progress has been?
I feel like we were right on track. We have to get everything done like a few days before.
Basically, next Sunday night, we need to be done.
We don't have too much to do with these little cars. This one would be a big checklist. Hey, excuse me, I'm talking. The 96 Demo Derby / soon to be flagpole car unexpectedly cut off on us. But it was kind of expected. Look at the shape of that car.
You said, I don't think there's a bolt on the battery cable, right?
No, the battery cable's really was screwy.
I'm sure it just needs to be tightened down.
My pocket has an idea.
And with that, we bid you
adieu. Inner tie rod. That's bent. Look,
this is like an episode of The Office.
Look how bent it is.
See, why don't we just straighten it out? 2 days ago, we were out here working on these cars, and they did not have as much orange all over them. Our sponsor, Pick Your Part, for the Demolition Derby. Shayla's been here like all day.
Yeah, it's 11.
11 o'clock, just painting stuff. How's it been going?
Good, just getting stuff done, and not as much as I would like.
You remember that we were talking about Shayla's tie rod that we were working on fixing last time we were out here Friday night, and swapping out between the Honda that's been sitting there for ages. Not gonna happen, the tie rods are too different. Gonna go run right now to the parts store, get an inner tie rod for it, and we should have that car done by tonight. My trailer car that needs an inner tie rod, all it really needs right now is the forklift, but the forklift keys run off. Just like the GL keys, and got a bone and whistle. Tie rods on those machines, we were comparing that to the station wagon that we've been just pulling parts off of that we acquired a long time ago. The tie rods do in fact match up. Tommy, why aren't we at the Super Bowl?
We're doing our own Super Bowl.
We are.
Super Bowl of crashing.
It's like a super toilet bowl.
This car needs a tie rod too, so I figured I'd get some. Oh, well, I think now there's more of an issue than a tie rod. Come over here.
I don't think that's supposed to.
Well, we thought this car was only a tie rod away. Wheel of Fortune. Buy a valve.
So this car just went from a semi-priority to junk?
No priority. This car suddenly got a lot noisier than normal, or at least the last time.
If only you could see. Hey, we could use this car for Halloween.
Yeah, baby.
Back from the parts store?
Back from the parts store, and we have a little bit of an issue. Okay, maybe a big issue. These two parts look the same. However, the most important part, the back thread that runs into the steering part, is the incorrect size.
How can you tell which one's the original? Like, don't you get confused?
I get a little bit confused, but I marked it.
Oh,
so
that's smart.
Yeah, thank you.
Because of that issue that Tommy just went over, he's gonna now work on taking out airbags of the number 2 and the 00 Demolition Derby cars. So the tie rod's on hold. Well, this car ran basically an entire year, just about. minus 2 races last year without us cutting off the exhaust. Very unusual for us. Oh, fuck you. Oh. Oh.
What happens with your airbags? How do you take them out and all that fun stuff? Well, of course, you don't want your airbag to blow up in your face when you're in the Demolition Derby. We've seen it before. It doesn't quite look like it should hurt in theory because you have your helmet, but man, does it seem like it looks like something's exploding in your face. Like,
and you can,
in the worst possible way.
You can easily break a wrist or something from that thing.
Yeah, airbags explode huge. You got your airbag right here. You always disconnect the battery cable. Make sure there's no power at all. In fact, if you really want to check, honk the horn or turn the ignition. A little bit, no lights or nothing. There's a plastic covering usually around the steering wheel. Now there's usually sometimes screws. So we're gonna turn the wheel so we can get access. And for whatever reason, it seems like they're trying to signify airbag by color, and it seems like it's always gonna be yellow. So this could be our hot ticket. And unclip that. The airbag, in theory, is undone. I'm gonna have you plug in the battery cable real quick. I'm gonna scoot the seat back. So
do you want me to kick the bumper and try and set it off?
Yeah. There should be a warning saying, dude, you have no airbag. There it is. The airbag. I think you might be stuck on cutting exhaust pipes off here tonight.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah,
I don't have a good enough angle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat you quicker than mayonnaise.
You shit. You're a little shithead, you know that? But I'm a mustard guy. I like Fluttershy.
Fresh coat of paint going on Tommy's machine right now. You can never use enough duct tape. Alright? That's a fuse box. Protected. This car, and I kid you not, will be the first one declared ready. 100% ready. Let's see if it starts up.
We're burning something right here. Now it did cut off the other day, but we think it's because of that battery cable. Jeffrey did fix it. It's running again.
When I unhooked it, it died.
So the alternator's bad. Car just shut off when Jeffrey unhooked the battery cables, which that tells us this thing has a bad alternator. Basically what it means is this car has to have a completely fresh charged battery for the run.
We're gonna try to jumpstart that car one more time because we think the alternator just wasn't plugged in. That car continues to be hilarious. All right, let's start this puppy up. There's no key. How do you know of the key? Key. That sounds great.
Oh yeah. All right guys, you gotta see this. My car is having a rave. Look at this. I don't know what the heck's going on. Probably because we're trying to resurrect it. Look at this thing. It's going nuts. Party time!
Literally trying to like...
Up. It's like I won the drive.
All right, so he plugged in the alternator. Let's see what it does. you knocked this car into the next generation.
I did. It's a Prius now. I did, however, place this in. It looked like it was knocked loose. Try it. Let's see what happens. Who knows? I doubt I did anything good, but we'll find out. We're looking at both cars at the same time. That's not good. So it could be something in the fuse box again. We just gotta make sure we have a good battery in this thing, and it should run the whole event. Look how dead this battery is. This thing should be sparking like crazy.
No fun.
No fun allowed.
Hey, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Good night.
Thanks. Jack a dull boy.